down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Let's do it.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season.
Oh, I like that play.
Continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They'll get about 6.
I like that play. Opened up nicely.
24-yard line.
All right. Well, the level of difficulty has gone up.
Differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter.
Mostly because my O-line is terrible.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Here comes the me, it's me. Both sevens and Mike, both sevens.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Yeah, baby.
So fresh
salted
out of
away,
the
salted
warning, and
away.
here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, yeah.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first
Power
down.
head, power
Now we'll
head.
get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Danny. Check 3.
Now it's gone. He's got it.
Oh, yeah, get in.
End zone, touchdown Rams. The 3-yard
Game
touchdown
over.
pass. And the Rams add on to their lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Okay, we're ahead by what? 9? So they need 2 scores.
Let's go. 6 yards. Mike. Okay.
Brissett. Throw over the middle, secured by Gordon. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that incomplete.
Not today, Michael Thomas.
But it's 2nd down. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Exit. Check 9.
Now Brissett. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route.
That's caught inside the 20.
Oh, my God. Really? What the hell was that?
Into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things
What
get
the hell
a
was
little
that?
bit tighter.
No, we're not cheering. No.
That was like you're Michael Thomas, and so we're going to have these defenders fall all over each other while you get the ball. What in God's name was that about?
180. Mike 47. Here we go, D.
Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And some room to maneuver. And
Oh.
Somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep.
You better be ready.
They go play action with Gurley. Now gone. That is caught inside the 5.
Yeah, that's
Now
what
the
you get.
Saints will use their third and final timeout.
That's
as
what
the
you
clock
get.
will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. It's first and goal.
Kneel it down.
Touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in week 1. And just how they envision the start of the season, kneeling it down, defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know what's really strange? I think a lot of people think that the kneel-down practice stuff really only happens like one time a week. The best teams I know, they practice starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets them to 1-0. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first
All right.
Thursday night game
Well,
also good
the
for
difficulty
us to
level
get
is
that under
definitely
our belts,
higher.
wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We
We only won. We only beat
season,
Jacoby
the
Brissett
first
by
game
1
of the
point.
year, and you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for Los Angeles, a win's a win as they eke out the 2-point victory to take the season opener. And they'll get another home date next week as the 49ers will come to town.
All right, I'll probably play one more game this session. And then we're going to call it quits, come back tomorrow. I have all day tomorrow off from work. I have this whole week off, matter of fact. So I'm going to be playing a lot of Madden. Marcus Davenport, baby. He's the current project I'm working on. +3 block shedding. Nice. Nice. He's still only at 71 block shedding? Like, really? One down, 15 to go. You guys look pretty good today. I wonder if it's a sign of things to come. Oh, we play the 49ers next. Pass for 400 yards with no picks. All right, we'll try. Let's start our training. Okay, are we happy with these guys? I mean, our offensive line is very young, so theoretically they should be leveling up quickly. Once every couple games. And I do have some kind of offensive line boost. Okay. Oh, we don't want to advance. We want to play. One more game this session. Just as a note, I might be getting a phone call at some point. And if I do get a phone call while I'm streaming, I'll probably just go off mic. And you won't hear me for a little bit, but I still will be playing. So if I ever go off mic, you'll know why.
It's girly power. It's the coach. This is the 2020 season on EA Sports. Coming up,
we're going to have a tough time in this game because I know San Fran's D-line is even better than New Orleans, so
it'll be the San Francisco 49ers.
We could have a long day in store for us. Could be a lot of short passes.
With that, we're off to L.A. for the Rams' home opener in their third season back home. Standing by, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. And a few short moments ago, running back Todd Gurley trying to fire up the Ram faithful here in Southern California as his guys get set to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They've been buoyed by getting 2 home games right at the start, and they come off a good victory in Week 1. On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
Here we go. Check, check, 59. Hey, keep it up, keep it up. Mike spot 9, Mike spot 9.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman.
Oh, yeah.
That is the kind of tackling they want to see all game.
Hell of a tackle.
Yardage to start things out. They'll wind up losing 3 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result.
Oh!
Go! It's wrong!
Micah Kaiser was in on the tackle.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Nice play.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
so they want us to throw for 400 yards.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. A shotgun snap for Goff. They'll find Everett there, complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. And the big boys up front in the trenches, what do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Target.
Here's Goff. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp.
What a completion.
That was a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Hey, check.
On 1st down, it's gone. And he's going to go down.
There he goes, D Ford.
42. D Ford. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a 2nd one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Got a man, it's caught.
Got him.
Inside the 10. And
Got
all
him.
the way down to the 7-yard line. Goff finding Cooks on a big play. 52 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there.
Mike's 5-4.
From the gun, here's Goff.
Wide open.
And this is caught for a touchdown. And hold everything here, flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back.
How do you hold in a split second?
So reverse the celebration and see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
Whatever.
And isn't that always
Just giving
tough
me
to
more
watch
yardage to throw
when they
TD
score
into.
And you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count, can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Working the middle here, that's complete to Everett, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The numbers a week ago for Everett. 9 catches, 88 yards, and a touchdown.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Just pass it to Gerald Everett then.
Gerald Everett, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season.
Yeah, go ahead,
Don't
review
burst
it.
the
You're supposed to
bubble
review a
because he thinks
scoring
that he
play.
can.
Do guys
Make
go
sure he got his
into a
toes
season
in.
with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Goff throwing again. It's caught. And it's 8-0. So
I'll
they're
go for
able to
2.
throw it in for
Make
the
sure you get that
2-point
extra cushion.
conversion.
Here we go. Ready? Mike 59. All day. All day.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. A look at the numbers for Coleman in last week's game. 16 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown.
And partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week to pretty good success, and we see what their game plan is for this week. They expect that defensive front to be someone they can move. Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
Would drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And able to haul it in is Kittle.
Holding.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Now throwing on
What are you doing,
there,
Jimmy?
He cannot connect.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
14.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. We'll look now at our starting defense. They've been dreadful against the run. No getting around it. Number 32, dead last in the NFL.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Watch the run, watch the run.
From the 50, it's gone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now gone. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. A Ram first down as Goff finds Kupp. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being
possession
in the
catches
right
OP.
spot. And they connected there and picked up a first down.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Trying to get this 400-yard
Nice
game.
rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. To throw again on 2nd down. Goff. And it's incomplete.
Dude came
Adrian
all the way
Colbert,
across the
he was
field to
right
break
there
that
in
up.
coverage.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around it. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Gonna kick the field goal. Let's play conservative if we have to.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
Play fake there to Coleman. Down Garoppolo.
Oh!
It's coming, and down he goes. Samson Abuka gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away, because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now this throw caught left side. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And this is going to be incomplete.
Aaron Donald all up in his face.
Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, you throw up the opposite hand and match that hand with the QB, and oftentimes you're able to knock it away, as we just saw there.
Keep playing hard.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. To see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
Check.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
The throw over the middle, taken in.
Yeah, baby. Cooper Kupp is just spanking that guy in the slot.
Being taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Go. Mike 20. 54 Mike. Super 66. Field, D. Let's get off the field, D. DC. Hey, 76. 76.
Play action. It's gone. Looking for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
Damn it.
Picked off by Jason Verrett. Woods the intended
He had him
receiver.
beat, but I went across my body.
Man, Brandon, not
Damn
a real
it.
good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Got greedy.
And no
Got
more.
greedy.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss, but no gain, his guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week, so he's really stringing together some good football.
So not only did he get a gold star, he might have gotten a gold watch too, huh?
Go ahead.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
All right, two running backs, one tight end. It's probably going to be a run.
Success on first down. Huge difference, as we know,
See what we got
between
here.
2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Stay hot. Stay hot.
On second down, it's Coleman.
Yep.
And he's still
Fell right into it.
yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say, we're going to build from the inside.